Alright, it's Warsong Warrior today. I got no expectations from this list at all. It's really just that I want to put Warsong Commander into a deck and try it. The best way I can think to describe the goal of this deck, which I will do after this mulligan. Ugh, I really don't know about Cold Light here. I don't think so. I don't think we want to play that. I think we want more aggressive cards. Yeah, if you've been watching the channel for a while, maybe you remember way back when, I think we went through like a bout of Mage, and one of those things is Freeze Mage, another was Kungan Mage. Kungan used to be like a WoW streamer, Hearthstone, all that kind of stuff. And the way that list was described to me was that Kungan Mage, it's like this aggressive, kind of fast-paced burn deck, but the purpose of it, we'll go ahead and do this. The purpose of it was basically to act in a similar way to Freeze Mage, except that instead of using Alex to do your initial 15 points of damage and then comboing them beyond that, it was instead, why don't you just get aggressive things like Leper Gnomes? Boy, I kind of want that just for the damage. No, I don't think it's right, though. Alright. Yeah, so all these aggressive pieces for that initial 15 points of damage, and then whatever burn you have left, go ahead and do that. I just recently finished playing Worgen Warrior. It's a very specific combo, does up to... Very interesting here. Yeah, it does up to 32 points of damage with the whole combo, but pretty much everything else in the deck is removal or draw. So what I wanted to do with this was kind of that same idea. Let's be aggressive in the early parts of the game. You know, about as aggressive as we can be. And then, this is interesting. And then kind of whatever we have left over, maybe Warsong Commander is enough to kind of push it over the edge. I don't think this is a Warsong play. I think we draw here, probably frothing. Yeah, and then go ahead and smack this. So yeah, hopefully things like the Leper Gnome, Abusive, all that, that's able to deal a decent amount of damage. And then what do you finish him with? I don't know. Could be a Raging Worgen that's given charge from Warsong. Could be a Frothing Whirlwind type thing. Maybe it's just a Grom Taskmaster. I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see how this does. Like here we can get a lot of damage, and I actually think we maybe do something like Warsong Loot Hoarder, run in Inner Rage to finish. How much does this give now? It'd be 6, it's 7. Yeah, I don't think it's enough to just like super burst down. Let's go with this for now. Do I Inner Rage this for like another 3? Probably not. Alas, welcome. Good to see you. Warlock is spectating, okay. Has Blackrock Mountain come out since you left Hearthstone? I haven't found it. I have not been to Blackrock Mountain, as much as I would love for it to be a thing. We got no Nax, no Blackrock, no GVG. It's just classic. See, this is real nice. Not so sure about, wow. Giving them cards here, but this is interesting.
This guy's toast.
And we do get to give this charge. God, we could give this charge. It's potential lethal, right? Because this is 2, 5, 7. God, I almost clicked enter in there. I think that's lethal, right? Because now we do this. 5, 7, 9, 9, yeah. Wow. Pretty good game one, I'll take it. Ah, the Warsong patron combo, dude. No, no, no. We're improvising here. Nothing that cool. Yeah, if they ever do get around to re-releasing Blackrock Mountain, you do get that Grim Patron. Oh, here we go, Warlock, who was just spectating. Yeah, if we ever get back around to those cards, I will absolutely be giving it a whirl again. It was pretty obnoxious to play against. It required a lot of math. I'm gonna have to throw all this back. But it's been so long that, like, you know, the fond memories remain and not so much the frustrating ones. This looks just as cool. I mean, I'll take it. We had one good game. Yeah, it's kind of the best I could think to do with Warsong here. That's the problem, is you've only got the two... Interesting. You've only got the 2 copies in your deck. I was even wondering if maybe you go ahead and put a charge in just to kind of like lean into that, but you got chargers in like Corcoran, Leroy, Grom already. Figured it wasn't necessary. I don't think we cold play. I do think this is a fine play. You can like deadly poison, hit, maybe an SI backstab. Like there's a lot of ways you can deal with it. 3 points to his face is actually not bad. But if it survives, oof. Big damage.
A tactical error.
Yeah, no kid. Oh, he should have hero powered. Okay, let me think. I'm just thinking, do I want to do Inner Rage on top of this or what? For sure, we're doing this. It feels worth it, right? We're at 6. Well, with Wind Fury, right? Why not? You bring it down to 1, so it's like that much easier to kill. But then you get to refill your hand with the Cold Light. Seems okay. Yeah, it looks like it was dead anyway. By Whirlwind and Cold Light, I could force an overdraw. I think we just go ahead and Cold Light. I'm trying to think, like, Novice. Is there anything you could pick up that you would play right away? I don't think so. Well, anything that you would pick up that you play right away that you wouldn't get off with Cold Light. I think 2 mana stuff is kind of where it's at. Yeah, that's right. I do know the place. Base is indeed the place. And do I draw here or get the Amani down? I guess I will get the Amani down. As a bit of a threat. This will set up better lethal going forward. But I mean, there's a good chance he's got heals and stuff at this point as well. I think the threat is good. Kind of interesting that we get 2 rogues to kick things off. So I do think anything that does aggression well does pretty good against rogue. I didn't expect this kind of success right off the bat. I'm probably not going to have it in other matchups. Like I have no idea how this deals with Druid, for example. Zoo, yeah, maybe. Oh, interesting. He's back to 10, so he can't just do that. He's gonna make a super beefy Edwin. I mean, yeah, we don't have an execute. But 10 damage is not, like, end of the world. I mean, that's 6 right there. Shit we get? Other inner rage would have been lethal, right? Yeah. Base it is. Again, though, probably got heals. Although he did use 1 shadow step, so. I think we're in a good spot.
Pay attention, class.
Ooh, sapping that, though? I guess he had to, right? Yeah. But I mean, there's a really good chance that just draws lethal anyway. Well played. Do streamer good. Hit face hard. I always love when I build a deck like this and then I get the good matchups right off the bat. Like, I know how YouTube works. I know how streaming, all that kind of stuff, fuck, life works. First impressions are everything, right? So if you do something like this, people see a couple wins, they're like, oh, this deck's got potential. Maybe I'll run it. This is cool. And then they're going to queue up against Druid and just lose every game, like this. But if they just watch the first 2 games, you know, it's enough. We're there. Don't think I want any of that. Yeah, I went like 0 removal. Maybe executes belong in the deck. Let's see how this goes. Also, part of why the deck is what it is just because, like, I don't know what's good, you know? Like, what would I even end up cutting? Shit. What's that? I think you actually do this just for the draw, because you probably want that to deal with minions anyway. This just dies to, like, Wrath or something. Oh, interesting. If you stop now, it's 100% win rate. That's right. If we're gonna lose this, I can also just end the stream and, you know, pretend like there was some kind of technical error. So that's pretty cool. I guess you get out the Amani. You got an opportunity to War Axe a Golem and then Whirlwind the second half and send 5 damage face.
My eyes are open.
Alright, no Golem. Looking at like an innervate type thing. Questioning it. So something like this, like, do we Whirlwind? Normally I would say no. Right? Save it for something else. Could you ever get it off with the Worgen? That kind of thing. However, with all these chargers, I actually think it's right. Right? You got 8 there. I mean, it probably dies to like a keeper or something now. That's fine. You get the 5 damage, but you can. Oh my lord. No, don't wrath it. So lame. These people hate fun. Not about the sample size, it's about how you use it. Albert Einstein. Yeah, I remember that one. That's probably his most famous quote. Smart guy. This is where I would love that whirlwind back. Actually, I didn't even think about how good whirlwind is with Leroy as well. Oh. Anyway, speaking of whirlwind. I guess I'll still save the axe, right? It's the only other weapon in the deck. Still a chance we gotta bonk something, but probably not. I think if he doesn't immediately kill this, I'll probably just throw it face. Yu-Gi-Oh moment? Yeah, that's right. You just gotta believe that the cards are there. Really surprised there's not just like a huge taunt coming down right now. Like, he might be wondering, because you could like Drew to the Claw hero power this thing. And maybe he's just wondering, like, does he want to do that versus like a... what's it called? Yeah, this guy. Lord. Oh my lord. Alright. 6, 9... 13, potentially 15. Is there anything you can draw this lethal? I don't think so. Yeah, I think you just do what you can. Well, you know, face is that vulnerable. Maybe you get 2 damage from this. Hopefully enough to break through. The draw here should really help.
Is my shield.
Yeah, that's where it gets rough. Wait, did he? Legend, by the way. This is a good deck. Really throwing people off their game. Still don't have my face for an emote? No, I don't. Nolan, I've got some plans for your whole thumbnail thing spurred something in me. No way you did that? Yeah, he's been watching too many of my videos, man. I do dumber shit than that every stream, so glad to see somebody else does it. Like that's the thing. Now if he does that, I don't even like fault him for that. I'm like, oh, that's exactly something I would do. Yeah. Yeah, I've infected the audience. But yeah, no, I got a bunch of videos I'm planning on getting out, Nolan. Means I gotta break out the Photoshop. I gotta learn your skills. And then when I do that, when I get the thumbnail skills, I think emote skills follow along with that. So, Sparked, what? You offered help? Yeah, so I've just been recording some stuff offline, some Hearthstone stuff. A little bit of Elden Ring stuff, and I'm gonna try to like bank up a bunch of recordings and then get them out on like a decent schedule, so I'm not like running up against any kind of time frame here. But it just sparked, I don't know, motivation or something. Teach me the easier way, perfect, even better. I need the easiest way possible. Moscow, jeez. What do I miss the most about the 90s? What a good question, actually. Let me think. Do I want the abusive? Probably. If he throws down a void walker, yeah, caller, walker, caller. I taunt. There we go. You edit a comment with more info. About a week. Oh, okay. I will dig back through in Discord. MS Paint. That's what I've been using. So, if I even do a thumbnail, which I almost never do. Yeah. What do I miss most about the 90s, though? See, here's the thing. If it's like me personally, what do I miss the most about the 90s? I just miss, you know, being. Ooh, this is pretty good, except something survives with it. You know, I miss like being a kid at that time, and you know, it's like the low responsibility, the fact that everything was new and exciting. You get a new video game, it's super fun. You watch a movie, it's super fun, all that kind of stuff. And now, I don't know, you're old and everything just feels boring and shitty. But I feel like that's kind of, it's only kind of a fair answer, kind of not, because it's exclusive to, like, you know, me being young in the 90s. So what I think I would go with, what I miss the most about the 90s is that there was no, like, social media, which is, like, weird because I'm here broadcasting on the internet. But I feel like we were better before, you know, this was all a thing. So I miss the, ooh, this is tough. Do I cork run that? Or do I war axe that? Or do I send it all face? No. He wins the face race. I think you actually do this, because it just leaves it with 1 health. But yeah, I just think it's been like so toxic to people to like see all these other lives, and like everything just turns so like capitalist at this point. It's like you gotta monetize everything that you do. Your own like brand and stuff, and I'm guilty of it as much as anyone else, you know. Not for trying to preach or anything. It's just, yeah, I miss when that wasn't a thing. That's my answer. Zoo's got answers on top of answers. It's kind of just how zoos work, I guess. Just thinking about like abusive, and then I'm thinking, who do I hit with the axe? Because if I drop the abusive, say I hit that with the axe, and then he hits, and it leaves it with 1 health, it's actually a problem. But I still think you take that out. Maybe I just don't abusive, because I could double abusive next turn too. Yeah, let's do something like that. Go to top 50. We're actually climbing today. Top 50, I doubt. I doubt we'll hit. That will hit it at any point in the season. Okay, this is interesting. There's no knife juggler. Hey, what's up, Nissy? Good to see you. Oh. We can hit. We can Warsong, abusive a couple times. The only thing that sucks is you're kind of like negating damage from the abusives. Like, okay, hold on, let me think for a sec. 3, 5, 7, 9. You can't race, right? 12. No, you're gonna lose like every time.
What now?
But you might be able to do a mix. This is the only thing I'm wondering. Do I double buff and send face? Or do I hit, and it doesn't matter where the abusives go. Hit there, send the 2 abusives, because then he pops that. I think that's probably better. You know what? I could do it like this, though. I could do it like this. You know what? This is even better. We do that, we do that. He still gets to kill that if he wants, but we got another charger. I think that's better. I don't know. Maybe I still should have done it the other way. Leave this at 1. Can't figure it out. Open it today because you're playing with a mage deck. Nice. If you play it right, it plays more than 5 turns in a row without passing it to the opponent. What the fuck? That sounds horrible. I think I know the card that you're talking about. It's like a quest or something that lets you like replay your turn. But I thought you could only do like back-to-back turns. I had no idea. Yeah, see, I should have killed that. Damn. I had no idea you could snowball it multiple times. Okay, I guess we're drawing first. Ooh. Still a question. See, if I had a proc for Grom, this would be so much easier. If he's got a Doom Guard, this is 5. It's like 11. Doom Guard and a buffer. I'm gonna bonk that for Hell Scream. Yeah, let's see how this goes. Gotta go? Well, hey, thanks for stopping by, boss. You play the quest and an owl can recast your last spell that costs 5 or more. God, that sounds so obnoxious to play against. But hilarious.
My shield for Argus.
Okay. Because you can't play this with Grom next turn. So I think what you do is this. Right? Or do you send the 4th face? No, I think you take that out. Yeah, I do think that turn where I didn't kill the gnome was a big mistake.
Who dares summon me?
Oh, wow. That was like lethal right there.
My shield for Argus.
Okay, not great. We can take it out. I mean, you literally have to. And then if you don't die, you draw Inner Rage, you win. Actually, if you draw any activator, you win. With Bran, it happens twice. Oh, that's so crazy. Oh, and he's got a buffer too. Or something. Ah, Doom Guard. Yeah, that's insane. Alright, well I do think there's, one misplay there. I don't know if we win, though, if we play it the other way. I think it develops better, though. But that, I don't know, that was fine. Held its own, close match. I'm good with that. This is definitely performing at a level higher than I expected, I'll say that much.
Versus Malfurion.
Cenarius, guide me to victory. Victory or death!
Not laughing at me? No, it's all good. Druid is gonna suck. I almost want to keep, like, the Corcron. I don't know. I really don't know how to win this matchup without just, like, putting executes in. Been getting stomped in Arena. I haven't been playing any Arena recently. Since Elden Ring came out, it's just like, you know, it's been my go-to thing. But how has it been? Because did they release the new set of cards or no? It's a brutal meta. Need to sleep. Thanks for today. See you another day. All right. Well, thanks for stopping by, Nissy. For sure we'll see you another time. Alright, I guess we get this out. Oh, not yet. Upcoming weeks? Okay. Nissy subscribing with Prime Game.
Use my Prime heart.
Thank you very much, Nissy. I do. I really appreciate it. Shit, I was gonna say something. I've totally lost it now. I don't know, couldn't have been that important. Alright, I think we hit with War Axe, Inner Rage face. I guess you do this to draw first. Ooh, I like it. Yeah, I do think it's worth pushing the damage here. Just the way that this matchup goes. I know it's gonna get blasted for 2 now, but it's a pretty weak turn 5 if he does. Yeah, I'm just trying to get in damage before he can put up taunts, really. Like I said, I really do think this is next to unwinnable, but I haven't been playing that much Druid recently. Like, there's a bit of it out there on ladder. And I shouldn't say unwinnable. I think it's highly unfavored. With, like, having basically no removal. Boy. Don't know what to do. I don't think you throw down the Taskmaster into Engineer. There's probably a lot we could draw that's really bad. Thing is, if this survives, 6 is kind of a weak turn. I'm actually going to go ahead and do this. A lot of times on 6, they're doing like Sylvanas Cairn, that kind of thing. If I can Taskmaster it, we're in great shape. He's down a swipe. Like, he's for sure wrathing it if he can. Yeah, off the top. Okay.
I hope you like my invention.
Do I still have to hold the axe charge? I guess so. Yeah. Boy, it's kind of awkward. I want to save it because you've got, like, the potential to hit whelps with it. Or, like, Leroy Shoot. If he throws up a taunt, I might actually need it. Okay, this is not too bad. I think it's better to do that, right? Because, I mean, you send 6 damage to face with that. You basically leave the same thing on the board. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and do this. That way you can't, like, hero power or wrath for 1 swipe type thing and hit with a whelp. And then you lose a bunch of damage there, but 7 there with no taunt up. I don't know, maybe like a silence fits into the deck? Because you could actually put in like Ironbeak Owl. It still gets charged from Warsong. It's like an expensive charger. But 2 attacks still kills like a decent amount of stuff. Maybe that's the way to go over something like Execute. Because the thing is, like, you're so aggressive in every matchup that, like, sometimes Execute's just completely dead. I'm not even sure about Whirlwind yet. We've had some cases where it's good, some where it's not so good. Maybe drop, like, 1 for an owl? Really not sure.
Time waits for no one.
It's just looking promising, though. No wrath? No! Oh, God. Oh, okay. That's fine. Actually, not even sure why he intervened. Still got 2 mana. Just panicked, I guess. Alright, yeah, I guess it's not unwinnable, but, I mean, we ran into no taunt, so. This is working surprisingly well. Like, it's a little unsettling how much this is winning. Nice job, D. Thank you, thank you. The hell is that? Oh, it's like a pillow. I thought it was a football with a crown. I see. Pride crown. Thank you, thank you. It's about as cool as like those Burger King paper crowns you get. Well, this is interesting. I would actually like to snowball this into a few more wins. If there was any kind of aggressive warrior that's not total garbage in the meta, yeah, I'd be happy to see it. It's interesting because one of the videos I made is on warrior and like the other decks in it. I might have to just like add a little addendum. It's like, here's just a random deck to try out. Just randomly clicked it. Fair enough. Did you solve near lore in Elden? Near lore. Do you just mean like the lore? Any of the lore? I've got like a little bit better grasp on the lore at this point. Oh, neat lore? Yeah, I mean, there's some of it I think I've gotten. Like some little things, cause I've been making new characters, running through some stuff, trying to set up PvP characters, challenge runs, that kind of stuff. And there's stuff that like I didn't realize before. Like I remember I found this one NPC who's like dying, and they're like, "You should leave." And I was like, okay. I couldn't do anything, so I was like, all right, I'll leave. And like I played through the whole game, beat it, seen other people playing stuff now. And then when I went back, they added in a patch, there's like a little indicator for the NPCs on your map. And so then it's got this person's name, and I'm like, oh yeah, like this makes so much sense, and this probably ties into this and that and whatever. But yeah, I just never even made that connection the first time. So little things like that I've been getting. Do you ever keep this? I don't think so. It's like okay for removal. It's kind of nice with that, but probably just want draw or like whirlwind. Want to get it if you get a PS5? I mean, I highly recommend it. I love the game. Yeah, it has PvP. That's right. Yeah, the PvP is like... So it's got PvP where you can like invade other players and you try to like screw up their game basically. Ranked? No. Well, okay, I'll go into it. So as far as I know, there's no ranked in it at the moment. But yeah, you can go into their game. You can kind of screw it up by trying to like, you kill them and then they lose their progress, right? Everything resets. You get a little reward for it. Kind of neat. I think we taskmaster this. Though they made that kind of shit in Elden Ring. It's way better in the Dark Souls games. Or you can like put down a sign that says like, hey, you should summon me into your world and then we will duel. And that's kind of where like the PvP scene pops up, is people who want to actually fight other people. But the only thing that they had for ranked, well, so I played the crap at a number 1. I think I'm just gonna do this. This is a really bad hand. I want like a war axe. Yikes. I guess you're getting this down too, or this. But hits is down to 2, but he's just gonna hit there. We'll do that. Yo, what's up, Flashkit? We're doing good. We're actually winning with this deck, which is surprising. And not here. Don't look at this, but just believe me. But yeah, so in Dark Souls 1, they did add this like arena thing where they started to measure like how many wins you would get in a row, and then they had kind of like, it was like a bit of a ranked thing. They had a leaderboard for it and everything, but in general, that was still not like the preferred way to do PvP. So generally what happens, and what I would love to do, unfortunately I don't think there's any cross-platform as far as I know, But you have these like fight clubs. So like a streamer, or usually it's like a streamer, some YouTube person or whatever. You just say like, hey, we're all going to go to this area. We're all going to put our signs down. And then like the streamer will summon 2 people in, and then you just watch the fight. And then every now and then, you know, they go in and they'll go ahead and fight as well. And yeah, it's less about being like the best and having like an optimal build that crushes this and that. And yeah, where do you stand in terms of ranked? And way more about what's fun, what's cool. You know, can you make characters that look cool? Alright, well, if you can make characters that look cool, then that's more important than... I really want a war axe. More important than characters that are like good or whatever. Late there. It's a lot going on. Yeah, and it takes a long time. Like it's still not an established scene. People haven't decided what level they want to do it, because, you know, it's all up to people. If you're around the same level, you'll play each other. So yeah, it takes a lot of time to develop. So that's why I'm just getting characters ready, and yeah, the more people in the community who want to do it, I'll probably just be like at least invading people if nobody's really interested in enough to get a fight club going. Not a lot to say about this game. I know I'm just talking about Elden Ring, but it's got pretty much every answer for everything, and then we keep giving him cards, which turns out very good, and yeah, we really just don't have a lot here. Now, I can, like, get that Worgen. How do you do it? You hit there, throw both of these into there, and then... No, you throw the engineer. Yeah, I don't think the Amani does that much, right? Okay, first things first, I guess you get the draw. So now you have that option. I think no matter what, you're doing this.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
I guess you do something like that. We're still very dead, but that's kind of, I don't know, maybe the best way to pretend like we're not. Something like that. Poco Crispy. Caught you live watching YouTube videos every day for the past 2 months. Wow, that is dedication. Keep up the work. Fun watching you learn more from the game. Well, hey, I love to hear stuff like that. That is very, very cool. Glad. Do I throw that in? I'm dead to everything anyway. I don't know. 6 damage face, you're dead. He's just gonna lightning storm. Yeah, man, I love hearing stuff like that. That is super sweet. Sorry, I'm kind of glossing over it because I'm trying to think of my plays, but yeah, it's crazy to think that anyone wants to tune in that often. Yeah, I plan on getting more stuff out as I can. Hearthstone and other content, but yeah, means a lot. Thank you. Okay, not lightning storm. I guess he's still got enough, doesn't he? It's kind of crazy. He could have just pushed 10 damage. I guess he doesn't need to, right? Almost all of our draw is gone. All of our big draw. pretty sick. Is there any way we could win? Maybe I just had to send that face there. I'm trying to think if you get Grom and an activator, but you need like, I don't know, to draw into Inner Rage or something. Yeah, I don't know. Heck yeah, still in Diamond 10. Trying to get Legendary like me. Well, if you're trying to get Legendary, there's definitely a part of me that's like, don't watch me. Yeah, I get there, but sometimes it's a little ugly. But yeah, no, I mean, there's tons and tons of people, especially in the community, that are just like really talented and lots of good decks, advice. Like I don't know if you're interested at all in the Discord, but very, very talented people there. And yeah, if you're at Diamond 10, I'm pretty confident you're gonna be able to hit Legend easily enough. I think I'm gonna keep that just because it's pretty strong. It does die to like True Silver, but I might coin it out on 2. Huh. What do you think? If I do that on 1, coin that out on 2, and then on 3, is that good? I don't know how much I want this. I really want a War Axe. When don't you? Is it worth throwing back? Maybe not. I don't know. We gotta let her draw. Let's go for the good stuff. So that's the other thing. I don't know if it's aggro or if it's you know, more mid-range control-y, something like that. So Cold Light kind of goes both ways there. You ruin Divine Favor, and that it's like not all that great for them, but doesn't really do a whole lot else because they like to draw too. Yeah, you're in the Discord. Good stuff. Joined it about a month ago. Can't keep track of everybody's name in there, so apologies. But yeah, that's awesome. You need to get more epic and legendary cards so you can compete. Well, that certainly helps if you can. Boy. See, the problem is, what if he's got Divine Favor, like, right now, you know?
I wonder.
Then it's better to coin Frothing. But if I do this, and I hit, and then you coin a Cork Run, I'm gonna do that. Hope he doesn't have it right away. But yeah, that'll definitely help if you can, like, properly build the decks that you need. I know stuff like Control Warrior, super expensive, but I don't know, like Control Hunter, pretty cheap. Obviously Zoo, very cheap to make. Hopefully there's enough stuff you can still compete with viable decks. Also Blind, what's up? Good to see you. I now realize the irony in that statement. Only an Arcane Intellect? Well, it's a little bit more, right? Because he would play it and then he'd end up getting 3 cards from it. Man, can you just imagine if we had Whirlwind? How cool would that be? I can also, like, Frothing hit Leper Gnome. Beefs up the Frothing, but that doesn't really help any more than the Cork Run. God, it's all pretty bad. I think I will do that. It's just a slightly better board presence, honestly. You do that, you flop the stupid thing. You can kill it off. Yeah, True Silver kills it. I don't know. Don't make me look stupid like that. Okay, thanks, bye. Don't you worry. I've made myself look plenty stupid on this stream. It's about time other people start making mistakes. Hey, Mordhorst is back. With Dancing Pikachu. God, this is awful. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna send it face. You know why? Cause. That's about it.
One shot, one.
Okay. We're still, like, actually alive if we hit one of the whirlwinds. But if we don't, I think we're just dead. I guess I'll die. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Alright. We do this. We continue our face crusade. Cause... and we're dead. Okay. Yeah, maybe we could have bonked something and then you hope to like do this into that next turn or whatever. But I don't think there's actually any way to stabilize. I think you just gotta hope that he goes into trade mode or that you draw a whirlwind with stuff on the board, basically. Alright, can't win them all. Now I think we're probably back to around even, unfortunately. We played this guy before, so it must have been a zoo.
Victory or death.
Yeah, we'll keep that. Can't be that hard. It's just zoo. Unless he switched it up. Suddenly we're playing against Handlock. Should be very rude. Another deck. I think you got almost no chance of beating. Since 2014, I think I've never played a Warsong Commander, like, ever. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much the same. Like, you know, at the start of the stream, Balaz was talking about the Grim Patron Warrior, and yeah, I think that's the last time it was relevant that I'm aware of. I guess maybe there's some sort of resurgence, but right, that prompted the change, doesn't it? It gives, like, things rush, and it sucks or something now. So, yeah, pretty odd playing with it today, but it's kind of why we're doing it, just to try. Yeah, exactly. I know, this is a little sussy, You were there 10,000 years ago? Okay. Well, I guess let's just do that. They nerfed it to buff chargers instead. Yeah, it sounds right. Oh yeah, it gives like +1 attack or something. Yeah. Alright, it's ringing a bell. Okay. I mean, this is unfortunate. This is... Like, I'll take free wins if it gets me closer to Legend and I don't have to play chat's crappy deck choices. And by that, I mean Flash screwing me over. But in a case like this, I'd actually like to see how this does against Zoo. We had a pretty close match the first time. Alright, big boy Frog. The classic Blizzard rebalancing, make it unplayable. Yeah, that's right. They have a philosophy that I don't totally hate. I'm like somewhat on board with it, which is like release something overpowered because you can always nerf it later. It's like it's better to go, you know, too hard than... is this lethal? I don't even know. Probably. No, it's not. Sad. Yeah, better go like too hard than just have it like shitty and unplayable. And I get that part, but yeah, when the nerf hammer comes in and just like completely ruins a playstyle or something, it's always sad. They don't have internet in Russia. He's role playing very well. Well, I suppose that yeah, that could be what's going on here. Also increases sales on new stuff. Yes, that is true. That is true. Yeah, I mean, for sure, like, it's a little bit different with something like Hearthstone, where, you know, it's a set, and a set might have, like, power creep or something. Yeah, and they definitely do that. You know, you gotta get the latest sets or cards from it to compete. But yeah, I remember, like, I was never competitive in HOTS. I'm not very good at it, and I don't know, just not like interested in that. But I was like free to play. I still to this day don't even have all the heroes. So they would release a new hero, it would cost more at launch, and it was almost always like the most broken thing ever for, yeah, like 2 weeks. And then everyone goes and buys it, they play it, yeah, they get the benefit of ranking up, and then they're like, okay, maybe it's too strong now. And yeah, their wallets already padded. With Russian inflation, 1 month of internet subscriptions, probably 3 monthly salaries. Like, actually, it's gotta just be insane. I guess I haven't seen what the actual figures look like now, but it has to be. It's gotta be, like, just busted. Because I remember, like, I learned about Zimbabwe. I think Zimbabwe had this, like, insane inflation problem. I can't really remember the roots of it. Yeah, I don't quite remember why. Oh, cool. We crashed. Very neat. We'll relaunch. But it was something along the lines of, like, I don't know how exaggerated this was, but I'm pretty sure the figures are actually, like, not exaggerated. It was like, if you went to buy an apple in the morning, it would cost half as much as that same apple, like, later that day, right? In the evening. Uh-oh, this guy demolished us before. So people would, like, go to the store in the morning, and the lineups would be, like, 6 hours, 8 hours long. Like, just crazy. Did I even get that out? Turn 1? If he's got an abusive... Argent... Yeah, sure. Ah, okay. Guess we're doing that instead. So yeah, it was like this crazy thing like that, and then you can still find them like online, I think like eBay and stuff if you go looking for them. But inflation got so crazy that I think they were into like the trillions of dollars. They had like $1 trillion Zimbabwe, whatever they were called, dollars or whatever. But yeah. Kind of insane. Just put in the internet stick and you're ready to go. That's right, you just clean out the tubes, right? Isn't that what it was? All those tubes that make up the internet. I feel like you don't Warsong here. Do you? Maybe you do. Eh, fuck it. Your first net line, you grab as many as you can, sell the people at the back of the line. That's just horrible. That's what people did during the toilet paper grab at the start of COVID, right? It's like, oh shit, we gotta get our... Gotta exploit everyone for, yeah, for toilet paper. Do you ever Leroy here? You bonk, bonk. I guess you just Korokron. Yeah, that price gouging stuff. But then, I don't know if they had it there, right? The store can always do like a limit one per customer type thing, which I assume they would have like had to do. Otherwise, that's exactly what's gonna happen. Plus, maybe price gouging was like illegal there as well. Yeah, dude, I'm a seasoned fighter. Let's do this first. Get a war axe. Terrible. But I think we actually, I don't want the Corcoran to get super damaged. So I think I actually want to do this. To get in the back of the line, you're already mugged. Yeah, that's right. Oh, let's see. Oh, put in was the joke. Ah, you put in the internet stick. I gotcha. I gotcha. I missed it at the time, but it was clever. All right, what do we got here? Oh my god, this is what Flash get just put out there. Lovely, lovely. I actually like it. All right, what do we have? 6, 12, not enough. Cold light, sure. He's pretty good. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. It reminded me of a funny story. A lot of you guys probably heard it, but at the release of one of those iPhones, right? New iPhone, they would come out and they'd be like $1,000 or something crazy. And everyone, this is back when people used to actually like line up for iPhones. I know that that's kind of died out. They're, you know, not the big fad that they used to be. So this might have even been like 10 years ago or something. But there was some woman, let's say it was $600 for an iPhone. There was some woman who went up to the guy who was camped out first in line. And she said, let me just go in front of you and I'll give you like $800 or something. All I remember, it was enough for a phone and a bit more. I'll give you $1,000, right? You get a free phone and whatever. And the guy's like, yeah, sure, whatever. I'm first in line, second in line, makes no difference. And then she goes in there and she tried to do exactly that. She goes, I want to buy every iPhone you have. And her plan was to buy them all and then sell them on eBay or something. But they're like, no, there's a limit, whatever it was, 1 per customer, 2 per customer, something like that, which she found out once she got there. And I think she still probably took the 1 or 2 or whatever and sold them on eBay. But she basically screwed herself over so bad. So the guy got a free phone and a few extra bucks in his pocket. And then the woman was interviewed on the news for trying to be a horrible person. It was, yeah, very entertaining. Uh-oh. This might be Wordle time. Wait, which one is which? Yeah, there we go. Wordle. Okay. Start with good old penis. Oof. Rough, rough. However, we're going tough over rough. H at the end. Flip my copy of Turtles in Time for $100 at a garage sale? Damn. I didn't know Turtles. It was a good game. I didn't know it was one of those like super expensive ones. Oh, let me pop this out. Yeah, I remember my brother gave away his copy of Phantasy Star Online for the GameCube. He played the drums and he taught this like young kid. I forget who it was, like kid of a friend or coworker or something like that. Was teaching him drums. And he didn't have like any video games, and at the time the GameCube was kind of old, so he gave him all these old video games that he had. And then I looked it up, and yeah, Phantasy Star Online, it was like over $100, something like that, for this old crappy GameCube game. I love it. Same guesses all the time, kind of boring though. No, not boring. What else are you gonna do? You're gonna guess a couple, I don't know, different words, get a few different clues. The point at the start is just to, well, there's 2 points to the start. One is just to find out a couple, you know, couple little clues about how to go forward. I guess we'll just do this. But the other is that one day the word will be penis. And then we're good. And then we win it all. Wasn't the Dreamcast version worth even more? It might have been. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think there were actually differences to the 2 versions, if I'm not mistaken. Never had a Dreamcast. So I'm not sure. Dreamcast is great. People talk very fondly of it. Do I Berserker run that in? A Berserker Rage? I don't really do that much. Really 2 damage on face. Yeah, but we got all this draw. Fuck it. Crazy Taxi. I don't think I ever played Crazy Taxi either. Played Simpsons Hit and Run. That was a lot of fun. Like a surprising amount of fun. Okay, at least we get to kill the goal. Do we make that hit? I guess so. Just want him to like Earth Shock, keep a thing on the board. It's sad, we do get to refill our hand, not the worst. This is pretty bad. Yeah, I thought it was fun. Like, I just went to a friend's place one time, and it was like, you know, usually if something is like a whatever game, so it was a Simpsons game, I'm like, oh, it's probably trash. But whatever, we'll give it a go. I could hit Whirlwind, then Cold Light. Is that correct? Probably. Charger, Loot Hoarder. Okay. I don't like hitting minions. I don't like not going face. We put a pretty good amount of damage on him. Yeah, we definitely don't block. We could get Lightning Storm though. In fact, we probably will. Well, I don't know. Didn't somebody say nobody runs Lightning Storm? There it is. Apparently some people do. Killed Rykard yesterday. What a meaty boy. He is a meaty boy. It took me a long time to kill him, actually. Like, I think if I go and do it again now, I feel comfortable with the fight, but yeah, it took me quite a while. Did I do this and like Loot Hoarder run in? Probably. Because you can also Cold Light. Gross. Oh, it's so bad. Now I wish I did that and I could have taken them both out. Yeah, my current challenge run, and I'm gonna upload however much I do. I've been recording offline while I play. I'm trying to beat the game without attacking. That is the goal, and that is going to be the subject of the video, whether I can successfully do it or not. Sure. See, that's very good all of a sudden.
Thanks from me and the little guy.
Yeah, you got it, bro. And the little guy. Who the fuck is the little guy? Supposed to be your snowman? I guess we do, like... do we... If we get a Warsong... 3, 6, 10... Like, it's just not that good. Probably gonna die, but that's fine. Played the Simpsons game for SNES more. Had a ton of mini games, Bart skateboarding. Yeah. I think I know the one you're talking about, where it was like it was like Bart was dreaming or something. Like that's the subject of the game. He's dreaming, and you pick which one you want to do, like which stage you want to do. Game was hard as hell. I remember playing it and just getting demolished. You did the same thing as Baldy, missing the spear that's at the entrance. Who's Baldy? But yeah, I missed the spear. I ran by the spear, and I was like, I figured out pretty quickly, like there's no way that you're just supposed to do this normally. Got it. What does this turn into? I do this. And then I do this. God, I'm still dead. But we try. We shoot that. I don't know. You hit that, you're dead. You don't hit it, you're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Oh, Asmon Ball. I was thinking of like Patches or something, but I'm like, I don't think Patches had anything to do with that boss. Yeah, I totally missed it, and then I watched somebody else was playing, and there's somebody in Volcano Manor who's like, oh, by the way, when you get there, I left a spear there. And I was like, where the fuck was that guy when I was playing? That would have been nice to know. But I think I like ran up to it, and I either didn't see the prompt or like, I don't know. Maybe there was a message in front of it and I just saw read message, because it looked like something, and I was like, oh, this looks neat, and then walked away from it and died like 3 times. Oh, this guy was playing Druid earlier, right? I guess. It's because it's on curve, but it's really weak on curve. And we'll try it. Yeah, it looks super important, but for some reason, I don't know, I just never made the connection. I figured, okay, this is a thing. It's, you know, probably relevant to the fight or something. But yeah, I'm not sure exactly what happened, if I just missed the prompt or whatever, but that's good. It didn't take me that long to figure out, fortunately. Damn, he ate shit since the last time we went against him. Oh, really? I didn't see his rank before, but I guess that explains why he's changing decks. Armor Smith, okay. I think we still get one of those at. Interesting. Okay, not great, not horrible. See, I don't, oh. Cocoa Crispy with Prime. Thank you. Thank you very much. The kind words and the fat payday. Much appreciated. Okay, I think I am going to do this and play it a little slow instead of just running out the engineer to die. It gives them one more armor. You do get the bonk there, but I really want to buff this anyway. Or maybe a whirlwind. I don't know. Maybe I should be getting that out. I think the game's going longer, so I don't... Okay, so much. AoEs from the first boss. Aids to avoid. There's one move there that is like almost unavoidable, if not unavoidable. Like, I even saw speedrunners asking about it, and they said, like, it's pretty much unavoidable. Like, you can't roll through it or anything, so. So you're not alone in thinking that. The poison I didn't find that bad. But yeah, that magma eruption thing. I think you're just supposed to, even in the speedrun, I think they just block it, which is crazy. Dropped like 75 ranks or something? Ooh. It is unfortunate. Okay, if I just do everything, we've got 6. You get 8, 10. I don't think you actually inner rage though. I think you probably just do something like this. Like, I don't think it's right to deal with Sylvanas. Guess I'll just swing now. But you hold on to that for maybe like Grom or something. Only went against him like 5 or 6 games ago. Yeah, it wasn't that long ago, so. Guess the druid just wasn't cutting it for him. That was the other reason I didn't want to inner rage, is he could bonk and then easily kill his own Sylvanas off. Okay. We really have like nothing for that. I just need the draw. I'm not sure about Whirlwind in this deck. Maybe it is Owl that should be there. Like, I've got some usage out of it, but the lack of removal or silence, it does seem like a bit of an issue. Let's see, we only need to deal 24 points of damage. Should be pretty easy. I think if we just real quickly... Ah, shucks. Man, this band, you really seem to climb or drop a lot every win. But yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do more of. I want to record one more Hearthstone thing. I'm going to look into that stuff Nolan was telling me about. And then, yeah, I'm going to try to keep going with the no attack run. So far, like, I just beat Radon without attacking. So I'm going to be going up against the Draconic Tree Sentinel. Oh, there we go again. Patrick Ruff again. I don't think I want that. I guess I'll keep the Worgen. Kind of makes me want to keep the Whirlwind, actually. Let's try it. This is pretty nutty, if you can get any of it off. How did they say greetings before I did?
Greetings.
Ooh, in your rage. Just hugged Rykard in and around the lava. First phase, spam a normal attack, and oh, and Hoarfrost on. Crazy. Interesting. You know, something I never even considered, but that, again, like, speedrunners started doing? I think I actually coin out the Worgen. This could be tough to deal with. Is that you can upgrade the spear, and it makes, like, a huge difference. I was like, oh yeah, that actually makes perfect sense. Yeah, first phase I didn't find too bad. Second phase, no poison. Second phase, it's like a lot of luck. I thought you just burst him down and then try to my god, this is horrible. You have to get that out, but I'm wondering if you... No, you save that for Grom. Just wondering if you whirlwind it, honestly. Maybe just abusive on top of it. Well, let's just do it like that. But yeah, just stagger him a bunch, and then I ended up being okay. Yeah, I'm trying to do it, and trying to do it like without the mimic tier as well, because I feel like, you know, my character, if they're not gonna fight, the mimic shouldn't be able to fight either, because they're, you know, a clone of me or whatever. Ooh, atrocious. Gotta budget your stamina carefully in the second phase. Yeah, that and FP, because if you use that special ability, it's busted. It does like tons of poise damage or whatever you would call it. Do I try to set up some funkiness here, or do I just drop them both and send 2 to the face? You're setting up for like 12 damage later. Oops. I doubt that that's hard to deal with, but I don't know. The only nice thing is it kind of can... Oh, interesting. Can lock out like a gadget and conceal, because he's forced to do stuff to deal with your board, but... This is atrocious. Yeah, if you deplete yourself and run away from the skulls, it's game over. That was the thing that I like never figured out how to deal with, was the skulls. I think I have to. Boy, really just need like the old light into some damage. I should say did, because I think we're too late. 8 attack on board, you're just dead. We got nothing to deal with that, right? Gross. I don't know why I care about what we draw, but... Yeah, I don't think it, I don't think it would have mattered anything that we do there. Let's maybe just mulligan different. Because I did go for the greedy, like, whirlwind to try to go Amani Worgen thing. Yeah, I guess that's the only thing you could have done different. Alright, feeling one more here. If we can get one quickly. Oh, right, we still have Wordle. What do we do for Wordle? What ends in an H? Feels like AH normally would end together. Wait, doesn't have an O as its second. I actually really just don't know.
Versus Gul'dan.
Can't figure it out. Alright, Warlock. Actually good. Going first though, I don't want to keep 2 2-drops. Oh. Smash. How about smash? Fuck. But almost. Look at that. Pretty good. Okay, nothing there. Please don't be a hand lock. We're so dead if you hand lock.
Do you need a blessing?
Okay. We can deal with this too. Also fine. Yeah. Shoot. Okay, and then we just need an O in there. Slosh, maybe? Slosh, look at that. Look at that. Incredible. Greatest Wordle player of all time. Well, this is a little poopy. You can actually clear this, though. I just don't know if it's right. Like, you can hit Whirlwind Taskmaster. It's pretty good. Here to use the coin. Okay. I think I'll go ahead and do it. Yeah, that's crazy. If you're using Hoarfrost Stomp and not the spear, it's pretty wild. But Satur is an absolute masochist. That's what I've learned. Wow. Wait, this is good all of a sudden. Wow, could we get an abusive? Could we get an abusive? Alright. This is still okay, though. Especially with the draw there. The draw and the buffs. And you don't need FP for the spear, but its ability is very good. Oh, man. Discarding the other Soulfire, though, pretty good.
We must cleanse the
Might even
Sunwell.
snipe the Amok. No. That is extremely good. I think you do still have to make this trade, though. There's just too many buffers in view. We do have lots of cards that draw. Should be okay. Just light attacked? That's crazy. I feel like the stagger damage on that thing is too good. I mean, the light attack's good too. And something I didn't do, but after, again, watching speedrunners, the, what do you call it? The jump attack on it is just bonkers. Do we have lethal? What do we put that up to? 7, 10, 12, 13. So it's not technically lethal, but it's basically lethal, right? Like, you could hit, you could shoot, and you'd end up being just fine if you play the board, but I doubt he runs any kind of silence or anything like that, right? Right, 7, 10, 12, 13, 5, 7. Yeah, you're not really at risk of lethal either.
If you're sure.
It's pretty good. Staggered each phase. Yeah, or staggered each one twice. Yeah, you still can do it with the light attacks. I mean, if it works, it works. Okay, I think that's gonna be gonna be the last one here for today. Yeah, not sure when the next stream will be. I'm just kind of winging it day by day, seeing when I want to record, when I got ideas for decks, that kind of stuff, things to do. Yeah, gonna be streaming. Yeah, I'm sure the pace will pick up here in a bit once some of that recorded content comes out. But yeah, it's just kind of feelings based. So maybe we'll see you guys tomorrow. Maybe we'll see you another day. I might even have artifacts tomorrow. I think that's potentially getting rescheduled from Thursday. So lots of stuff up in the air. But yeah, in any case, appreciate everyone watching here on Twitch or YouTube. And I'll see you another time.